Hey everyone, welcome to the forecast reading. If you don't know what this is about, you can go ahead and check the earlier 2018 readings that will get to explain to you what this is all about, okay? So, with that being said, we are going to proceed to the forecast reading. Hello guys, how are you? How is this year starting? How were those months of January and February? Well, let me share with you guys that for this month's forecast, we are going to be using this tarot deck. I'm sure you don't recognize it because it's a brand new deck that I created with an excellent illustrator. So it's just released, and now we are going to be using this tarot deck for every forecast, okay? It's a pretty awesome deck, very happy with it, and well, let's see what it's going to bring us for us this month. I wonder, you guys, most of you probably had a very interesting start of the year. At least it has been for me, where I have found myself to be challenged in some aspects of life where all of us are, and also I have found that it's easy to access to understanding what maybe the universe has in store for you, okay? You set your intentions, and sometimes you don't know what pathways you need to take in order to fulfill those intentions. But it feels to me this year, it's like those intentions are coming to fruition, and in your life, everything's going to flow in the way it serves your highest purpose. But sometimes you ain't gonna like it, okay? And I'm sure you have been there. And it feels to me this energy is going to become more insistent, okay, as we move forward towards this month and probably into the next few months. But what's the first card we have for today month? Well, the first one that we have is an interesting one. It's the Emperor card. And the Emperor card, it's precisely the first message it's giving to us all. It's we need to have a greater authority over ourselves and over our life. We need to make sure that we pursue what is for our highest good. And many times, you know what your highest good is. You may know what you desire. You may know that you have to take a difficult path. Maybe you don't want to do it. Maybe you want things to be resolved in an easier way. But it's possible that you need to go through a specific lesson or a specific life situation that might be difficult for you, but you will be able to overcome it, no problem, okay? And how you can get to know more about what these are? Well, as Spirit has been guiding the last several months for you to get to know and get to connect with yourself, to get to find your energy, your inner energy. It's very important for you to get to know at a greater level what is in store for you, what your heart has to say, what ideas you can bring in your life in order to improve it, okay? You need to be very righteous with yourself because it may be very possible that you know that maybe your relationship right now can be improved. Well, ponder on what you need in order to improve it and take action into it. Maybe you are in a moment that you need to realize something at a professional level in order to be able to take a huge step forward, okay? And that's something that you need to have authority within yourself and push yourself forward and accomplish it and do it. Remember, if there is a challenge that it is thrown at you, it means that you can overcome it, number one, okay? Number two, for this month, it feels to me, it may be that you will receive certain lessons, certain lessons that will touch the foundations of your life, and maybe it will touch your ego, okay? Maybe one of those lessons will be what you think, very easy lesson, sort of a lesson that you already have learned, and you're going to say, what? But I already went through this. Well, maybe not. Maybe you need to go through it again, or maybe you need to, go for master's degree, what I mean? It's significant that you always question yourself and your actions when you face a struggle, okay? That's another message from the Emperor. Don't allow your ego and the belief of knowing everything to push you through, okay? Allow yourself to be guided from the heart. And if you find a confrontation, try to face it, from a heart standpoint. Using your personal power, yes, but not using your ego, okay? Don't block the energies in a way that you allow them not to flow anymore. Don't burn bridges, don't close down doors that they could bring greatness to you, but you need to self-analyze yourself and your connection with any of those doors or situations, because you might find that maybe, even though it's serving right now a good reason, or maybe you are getting a good outcome from something specific, maybe the energetic cost, maybe the time cost, or whatever things that it's sacrificing for you, maybe it's not worth it. You need to analyze what is in your life and if it's truly worth it or not. Okay, you need to put some understanding and some learning into that also. Okay, that's very important. So let's see, for our second card is the Princess of Swords. And it's a very symbolic card, for the message that we are receiving. The Princess of Swords is sharing with us, first of all, there is going to be a lot of beauty in the process, okay? Kind of like more than beauty, elegancy, okay? Like you're working right now for style points. You are working for growth, for expansion. What this means? It means that you are going to start to harvest a lot of your efforts. That's something that already has been going on. And right now, maybe in order to harvest, you realize maybe you need a better tractor, or you need better tools, or you need more help, symbolically speaking. You are going to realize this as you self-introspect, as I've been sharing with you everything that the Spirit said about the Emperor. This Prince of Swords also tells you that it's going to be for a greater good, okay? There is going to be more elegancy, more style points in your life. And it's important for you to not allow your wounds to take you down. If you become discouraged, if you become upset, but you feel that still it's your highest purpose and it resonates well with you, then you have to continue fighting it. You have to continue pushing through, because then you are going to accomplish, This is why it's very important to be connected with your inner self and your inner energy, because then you will know when you are facing a threat with reason, or when you are just facing it, and maybe it doesn't even serve your highest purpose, okay? So make sure to be very observant as well. Don't take any reckless actions. Don't try to rush on things, okay? Try to put some thought into it and try to come up with a strategy with any challenge that will present to you, okay? Because also what you have gone through last year, what you have gained in terms of greater awareness and greater knowledge, you need to apply it in your life. And some of the life lessons that will be coming to us all this month are going to be challenged and fulfilled by using older life lessons that we already went through, tools that we gained through the last several months. We need to bring them forth and use them in order to keep moving forward, okay? That's a reminder from the Princess of Swords. And our last card, it's the Eight of Cups, okay? And this is a little bit of a tough one, okay? But not completely terrible. The Eight of Cups, first of all, it is bringing us a message. And that message is about the outcome that you're going to start to feel and realize more towards the end of this month, okay, of this month of March. You're going to see that if you hold on what serves nothing in your life, will never serve anything in your life. Let's say that you have this friendship or this relationship or even this opposition that you have been trying to work it out in a way that will be fulfilling for you. You tried your best, you exhausted all of your ideas, you even received help, and nothing. It still provides nothing to you. Well, make sure to question this, because maybe there is something that you cannot eliminate right now, like a job, for instance. But it is very, very possible for you to find alternatives that will allow you to get out from that negative zone, okay? For you to become aware that maybe you cannot let it go right now. Then you need to deal with it. You need to work a way to be able to let it go. But maybe you will notice that you can let it go right now. And boom, done, And that's something that you're going to appreciate at a very, very high level. It feels to me that this Eight of Cups is trying to say that if there is things in your life that are serving no purpose to you, that are bringing emptiness to you, make sure to check them out. Because maybe you have to eliminate some of them. Maybe you're holding for nothing, and that's something clearly significant for you to become aware, okay? Also, let me add, this month it's Mercury retrograde pretty much, with some of the shadow. It's the whole month. So it's a good moment, especially during retrograde, to get to know better yourself, to get to know better your weak points, your strong points, to find introspection and try to even go back to negative moments in the past and try to rethink them in order to not make the same mistakes again, or in order to realize what you need to learn from that specific moment and then discard the rest and forgive yourself for the rest if necessary. Okay? This is also a part of action that is going to be taken this month. A lot of reflection and a lot of introspection and, also realizing, having that authority from the Emperor within yourself, being ready, like the Priest of Swords, for any challenge that will come to you, and for you to also realize if you're holding onto something that serves a purpose or not. And if you are greatly connected with your inner self, it's going to be easier for you to notice that, okay? So, I hope you guys have enjoyed the forecast for March. I hope you have a wonderful month of March, and see you in April's forecast.